Welcome back. Come in. You know where to sit. I've been thinking about something. How strange it is that we spend so much of our lives learning how to hold on. Hold on to people, places, dreams, promises, versions of ourselves. We're taught that holding on means something mattered. That staying means you're loyal. That walking away means you gave up. But nobody really teaches us how to recognize when something has simply ended. Not because something terrible happened. Not because someone betrayed you. Not because you failed. Sometimes you just outgrow it. And I think that's harder to accept. Because when something hurts you, you have a reason to leave. When something breaks, you can point to the pieces. But what happens when nothing is necessarily wrong and you still don't belong there anymore? Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, a city, a dream you've been chasing for years. Maybe it's the person you thought you were supposed to become. And every time you think about letting it go, you remember how much it once meant to you, how hard you worked for it, how badly you wanted it. So you stay. Not because you still love where you are, but because you don't know what it means about you if you leave. There's something I want you to hear tonight. Outgrowing something doesn't make what came before it meaningless. A chapter doesn't become a mistake because the book continued. Some people were exactly who you needed when you met them. Some dreams gave you exactly what you needed while you were chasing them. Some versions of you kept you alive long enough to become this one. You don't have to hate them to move forward. That's something we don't say enough. You can be grateful and still leave. You can love someone and realize you no longer belong together. You can appreciate who you used to be without trying to become them again. You can look at something beautiful and know it's over. Maybe maturity isn't knowing what to hold on to. Maybe it's knowing what you can finally put down. So I want to ask you something, and don't answer too quickly. What are you still carrying? Only because you've carried it for so long. Not because you want it. Not because you need it. Not even because it makes you happy. But because letting it go would force you to admit that you've changed. That's scary. Because sometimes growth doesn't feel like becoming more. Sometimes it feels like losing things. People stop understanding you. Certain rooms don't feel the same. Conversations you once enjoyed become harder to sit through. Things that once excited you don't anymore. And for a moment, you might wonder what's wrong with you. Maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe you're just meeting yourself again. In this version of you, wants something different. You don't owe your past, your future. You can thank it. You can honor it. You can remember it fondly, and then you can keep walking. Before you go tonight, I want you to think about one thing. Not what you need to accomplish next, not who you need to become. Just this. What in your life have you already outgrown, but haven't given yourself permission to leave? You don't have to tell me. You don't even have to decide tonight. Just be honest enough to notice. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. And remember, the booth is always open.